Hello, welcome to the IFMAR Worlds Daily Show, brought to you by Hobbywing. It's two-wheel drive finals day and it's time to go racing.
Here's how they're lining up on the A final grid. The only change here is Una Hutton making it into that show.
So let's get started with A main number 1.
And on the tone, Marcus Carr bringing the field around. He's got a mirror full of Brock Champlin. Pretty much single file. They roll off the starting line. To the back roller they go. Nice and easy into the chicane. Perfect line. Carr from Denmark. Rocking the Associated. Out front leading away. He's got Champlin and Kovac behind him. To the step down they go. To the hip jump. One of the hardest parts of the track. They all single file there. Carr a little bit wide. Here comes Champlin to the inside. They are nose to tail here. Down the straightaway. It's Carr leading lap number 1.
Top 3 with a little bit of a gap back to Batter in the 4 spot. Batter now starting to close that back on up. Great start for our top drivers here as they work their way around the Coyote Carousel, down the hill. Back up the hill they go again, making their way to the double down. The long sweeping on power corner to the hip jump. Everyone line astern as they work their way through the double-double. The dust kicks up as they flip all the way down through onto the front straightaway. Carup that time at 27.6.
Carup out front leading away. Champlin behind him. Into the back chicane they go as the wind continues to pick up here at Hills Off-Road RC. Climbing up the hill they go to the double down. Coming up to the hip jump. Very nice. Oh, a little touch of the curb, keeps the momentum up. Over the front side, double they go. Down the straightaway they go. Last time it was 6/10. Champlin just sawing at the wheel coming down the straightaway. It is Carup, Champlin, and Kovac, 1, 2, and 3. A bit of a break to 4 spot. Davey Botta into the back chicane they go. Once again around the Coyote Carousel. Down the hill they climb. Up the hill now to the double down. A little wide line now. Coming up to the hip jump. Oh, Champlin keeping it tight there. Around the cones there. Over the double they go. It's still Carup leading away, completing lap number 4.
Rivkin getting an early pass over Orlowski. Now hot in the heels of Davey Batter just in front. But the battle to watch right out front, the top 3 with a breakaway pack. Working their way through the Coyote Carousel. Orlowski trying to make it work again here as the top 3. Marcus Carup working his way into the hip jump. Champlin right on his rear. Down through the double-doubles, almost on the rear wing there of Marcus Carup as they work their way down the line. It closes back on in. Dancing down the straight is Champlin. Kovac looking for a pass there around the first few corners as well. Champlin looking up the inside of Carup. Nothing there. So they work their way through the U-bolt into the Coyote Carousel. Down the hill again they go. Marcus keeping the door slammed shut.
It is Carup leading away. Second is Champlin sitting back in 3rd spot. Davey Botta, or Daniel Kovac, waiting for something to happen, hoping it does. Carup down the line now, stretching out that lead. About a half a second apart between him and Champlin. Kovac now. We're at 2:05 to go. A main number 1. Here the IFMAR World Championship presented by Team Coyote. Here on RC Race Media. Broadcast brought to you by Campbelltown Hobbies. Our leaders coming down the double down out of the hip jump. Oh, Carup keeping it tight. Tighter than the middle seat in coach. Keeping that door shut. Not letting Champlin take a look. We got 1:45 to go across the line. 7 laps in the books.
Nice smooth lines out there. Champlin coming under pressure here from Kovac though. Kovac looking for any line way through. He can as they work their way back into the U-bolt. Spreads back out a little bit there as Champlin gets a better run up to the top of the hill. Now Davey Batter coming back into play here is closing the gap on up as Davey putting down hot lap of the race, 27.443. He is well and truly still in this race. Spencer Rivkin following in tow with him as well as they make their way around for another lap with 1:15 left on the clock. Carup continues to lead.
Carup right there on a curbing. Champlin knocking on a door, filling his rear view mirror. Down the hill they go, climbing back up the hill. Champlin now looking for a spot. To the hip jump they go. A bit of contact, a little bumping, a little banging. Right there, Marcus out front. Champlin knocking on the door just to let him know he's there. Across the start-finish line with 45 seconds to go. It's Carup, Champlin, Kovac, and Botta right in the mix.
Around into the back of the track they go, line astern into the U-bolt. to the Coyote Carousel. Davey has worked his way back into this race, right on the tail of Kobovic. Kobovic under pressure, as well as Marcus Kerrup from right behind Champlin. Still on his tail. They use all the curbing and a bit more side by side as they go through the double-double. Contact in the air there. See who comes out in front of all this. Davey Battle around the outside of Champlin. Champlin sticks it back up the inside. They're still battling it out through the first double into the back of the track.
We got 10 seconds to go. They're going to be racing it to the line. It came down to the final lap. Champlin and Bada, nose to tail, climbing up the hill. What's going to happen there? A little bit sideways. There's Champlin. A-Main number 1 racing to the finish line. How's this one going to play out through the rhythm section? A double and a double. Down the line they go. Coming around. Taking the win. A1 goes to Champlin.
Wow, what a 5-minute run coming down to the last lap. Let's have some reactions.
Holy smokes, was A1 exciting.
What a small mistake. Unlucky, buddy.
Well, that was very exciting last minute. I said something happened in that jump section. Definitely did.
Davey Bata, second. I told you he's gonna get this.
And Marcus drove an awesome main. Brock was right there. Came down towards the end and, a little bit of contact. Marcus made a little mistake.
Marcus got it a bit wrong. He went nose high on the tabletop. He recovered, but the opportunity was there. That allowed Brock to have an opportunity.
Brock was pretty aggressive over the second double, but made the pass, took the lead, pretty much racing into that. And man, I thought Davey was going to be right in the sweet spot there to take the win, and that last lap was intense. We'll have to wait and see what A2 brings.
So, Adam, what a final. I mean, the first 4 minutes.
Freight train.
Freight train.
Yeah, pretty much. Looked like it was Monaco out there. Everyone's just nose to tail. I think it's like regulation order for almost 3 minutes.
Yeah. The pressure inside Marcus's head at that point, what would that have been like?
That must have been crazy because he got Brock all over him for 4 minutes.
Watching the last 2 laps?
Yeah, I mean, even just a little bit of a bump, Marcus checked up early. It just looked like he was touching pipes, and from here on in, it looks like he's got a big enough gap. There's only a lap and a half to go, but you can see Brock seemed to have a bit more turn, low speed, and start to pull or close him up. Don't know if it's that's the difference between the 2 front tyres they're running. There we go. This is where it gets a nose-up jump, and then there's nothing Brock can do, really.
I'm sure Marcus is absolutely gutted after that one, but there's still 2 to go.
Yep.
He's got the heart of a champion. He's got the heritage behind him with his father, Jonas. He's going to give it everything.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his American dad there and his actual dad, so they'll be able to calm him down, talk him through it. I mean, Marcus he's a world champion already this year.
Yeah, he's done pretty well.
I mean, he did it 2 from 2 that time. Now he's just got to do 2 from 2. The hard way.
Exactly, yeah.
But he's at the right part. He's at the front of the grid, and with this track layout, it looks like a good qualifying track, racing track for the finals. It looks difficult. Looks like a bit Monaco.
Let's get into the next day final.
And we are off and rolling. A-Main number 2 here at the 2025 IFMAR Two-Wheel Drive World Championships presented by Team Coyote here on RC Race Media, brought to you by Campbelltown Hobbies. Marcus Kerrup, your pole sitter, bringing the field around for lap number 1. To the step downs they go. Now to the ever-challenging hip jump around the Coyote cones they go. Champlin in tow behind him. Through the rhythm section they go. Coming around, completing lap number 1. This is A-Main number 2, a 5-minute championship final. It's Kerrup, Champlin, Kovacic. They roll out in qualifying order.
Kerrup with a great start there. Champlin going with him though. Kerrup looking a lot more racy in this one. Champlin sticking to the rear of him like glue as they come down the step downs into the hip corner. Both drivers with a nice clean line there. Kovacic falling off the rear of them just slightly there. Davey Batter on the hunt there, right in the tail of Kovacic. Your top 4 drivers dancing down the front straight away there. Kerrup going real wide around turn 1. Still managed to get it back on the power and make it work. Kovacic with a mistake. Davey Batter on through to P3 now.
It is Carp out front. Got it loose at the end of the straightaway. Getting a little bit too much speed. Brock still right on his rear wing to the hip jump. They go up and down, single file. Follow the leader. Brock trying a little bit of wider line there. Over to double. They go, nose to tail. Down the straightaway they go. 3:36 to go as they cross the stripe. Champlin right there. Take a look to the inside. Being patient that time there. Over the back roller they go. To the left, right hand, left hand. To the back they go. Batter behind him. Orlowski forward. And oh! Round the outside goes Champlin. It's a new day now. Small mistake there for Carp. Brock opens the door there. Trying to go to the inside is Carp. Nothing there. Davies still sitting back in the third spot, waiting for something to happen. Across the line they go for lap number 4. It's Champlin, Carp, and Potter.
Champlin with a great move there. Carrop now on the hunt. Sometimes easier behind than it is in front. Now Champlin over the curbing, wheel on the pipe there as Carrop follows Champlin around. Davey Batter starting to close on in here. Down the double down they go. Into the hip jump. Champlin goes long there. Once again, Carrop has a little look up the inside. Nothing there though. Coming down the front straight away. Line of stern. First and second. Little gap back to Batter in third. Up the inside there from Carrop. Couldn't quite make it work. Champlin closing the door, shut right in his face. Through the U-bolt to the back of the track, the Coyote Carousel coming down the hill here. Your top 3 breaking away from the rest of the pack, coming up to the double down. Nice smooth line for all our top 3. Davey Batter closing right on in here for Carrop. Up to P2. Mistake there from Carrop. Batter looking for a way around down the front straight away. Champlin starting to pull away.
2:10 to go. This is a break here for Champlin. Little bit of breather in him if you can call 1.1 second. Over world champion behind him, Carrop. Around the back chicane they go, around the Coyote Carousel. Down the hill they fall and back up. We got 2 minutes to go now. Top 3, it's Champlin, Carrop, and Potter. Into the rhythm section they go. Tabletop, oh, wing high there from Champlin. Sending it there. Down the straight of the way they go. We got 1:44 as they cross the stripe. Champlin right on the money there in the curbing. Carrop trying to close the gap. Over to the left side, double A go. Carrop again, right side tires on the concrete. Using all at a racetrack and the apron. We got 1:30 to go. Around the U-bolt they go. Climbing up down the step downs they go to the hip jump. We're at 1:25 to go to the rhythm section they go. It's Champlin, followed by Carrop. Battle with a little bit of problem, lost a little bit of momentum. It's a 2-horse race now out front. Champlin and Carrop.
A little bit of a gap back to Batter there after that mistake going into the doubles. Now out front, Champlin and Carrop, both drivers trying to pull away, both in front at one point in this race. Now out front, Champlin leading this one up to the top of the hill. Batter trying to close back on in here. Champlin just running nice, smooth lines. Carrop still staying with him though. Last time around a 27.8 for the both of them. Coming down the line here with 45 seconds left on the clock. The gap, 4/10 of a second. But Carrop closes right on in around turn 1. Into the next few corners to the top of the track. Through the U-bolt. Carrop looking really racy with only 30 seconds left on the clock here.
Down the hill they go. It's Champlin and Carrop. It's a 2-horse race as they come down the step down. Now to the hill. Oh, Carrop with a big mistake there. A huge opportunity for Brock Champlin. Champlin now with a full straightaway. Across the line they go. This is the final lap. Brock Champlin out front in the Schumacher. Starting in P2. He took the hard-fought win in AMA number 1. He's a half a lap away. Davey Batter on the gas, moving fast, trying to bring it to him. Can he catch him? Half a lap to go. Champlin down the step down to the rhythm section. They go. Batter bringing it. It's a race to the line. Can he do it? This would be a massive win. Ladies and gentlemen, across the line, your 2-wheel drive champion of the world, Brock Champlin!
It does not get any bigger than this. Brock Champlin, we saw the emotion. The last week we know the story it's been for you, the travel to be here, the years of effort and energy. Just talk to us all here and all around the world right now.
I don't really know what to say, man. You do this for so long and then you're on the world stage. It's so nerve-wracking. Like, I mean, there's so many people that'll never experience just standing up there alone with all the great drivers that we have. So, yeah, I just want to thank everybody all throughout my entire career, even former sponsors. Yeah, all my current sponsors, Schumacher, Wits Racing Products. Clue Connors got me on a business class flight after he knew that I wasn't going to be on my original flights, and he just wanted me to get good sleep, man. So he booked me a business class seat, which was amazing. So yeah, thanks, shout out to him shout out to everybody at Schumacher. Trish has finally done it. He's worked so long for this. So shout out to him. Shout out to Robin, Muzz, my teammates, Michael, Daniel, Tom, everybody else.
Wow, what a finish. Congratulations, Brock Champlin, Schumacher, and everyone there. Oh, wow, you can actually win the car as well. This is the car that won the Worlds. You can win this if you join the Heroes. More on this tomorrow, but first, here's some reactions.
Fair play, Brock. Unexpected win, but well deserved.
Brock drove excellent. You could definitely tell he was confident. His car was working good. He knew what he needed to do.
Congratulations, Brock. And congratulations, Trish, and all the guys at Schumacher. What a fantastic result.
Champlin. Champlin is champion. But a second again. An American wins, but at least not AE.
He's been threatening a result like that for a while. One of the most outstanding drivers to come out of the US in recent years to take over from the big three that they used to be.
Marcus was doing an awesome job, but maybe just a little bit too much pressure with kind of just the consecutive bad runs adding up, I would say. He had perfect Q1, Q2, Q3, then kind of a messy Q4, messy Q5, messy practice main, and then just that one little mistake in A1, and I think just those compounded, and just that pressure was really high, and Brock capitalized, and congrats to the new world champion.
Normally the carpet guy is now the dirt guy.
Well, Adam, that's not what I expected. I mean, coming into today, it's not what I expected. Maybe it's what I expected after the first final, after the eating into his confidence would have happened, and Brock seemed to be on fire.
Maybe, but I think Marcus has, as he showed in the 8th Buggy Worlds, he can drive under pressure over two legs. But this one seemed like he a couple of little mistakes crept in early on. I mean, the front two got away, had a bit of a gap to Davey. Then he just clipped a pipe, and that was all. That was enough. You can see, like, a couple of corners time, gap's already there. There's no one else in shot. Catches a pipe on the way in, saves it, but then that's put him offline, and Brock's there. He's making a move. Shuts the door, super clean pass. Pretty much, it looked like it was all she wrote. But we thought Marcus, with his qualifying speed, I thought he might have been able to pull back up to him, but not sure if he had the car underneath him to catch. It looked hard work to catch, but Brock was just driving super smooth, and when you look back now, that's like 10 minutes on this track that he's not touched a pipe.
We've seen drivers riding the pipes constantly.
Yeah.
But not Brock.
No, it just seems like his car's like super balanced. He's not having to push it. Once he got past, Marcus seemed to have to like try and push. Then it looked like the front of his car just really wasn't hooking up.
Yeah.
And you can't push with a car that understeers. And here, this is probably like the first time that Brock goes wide. Bit of a chance, but look again, he's trying to. Car's understeering, and then he over rotates because he's having to lean on the car so much on the steering.
Yeah.
Deserving world champion, I think, and whatever him and Tris have done, congratulations to Tris. I know he'll be super stoked about this because I think that's Schumacher's first two-wheel drive world title.
Yes, absolutely.
Podium's still up for grabs between Daniel and Davey. Marcus has a real outside chance, but he's got to just drive and go and win it from P1. There'll be no car 2, so bigger gap.
Yep.
But it's still going to be dry. I mean, Davey's been quick, so's Daniel, so.
Congratulations to Brock Champlin, your world champion. Congratulations to Schumacher. Commiserations to Marcus. But don't go anywhere. There's still another final with a podium to decide.
Oh, yeah.
How many Associateds and Schumachers are going to form that final top 3 steps? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, what the split will be. I mean, they've got the big one, the one they wanted, the one that they've wanted for quite a few years.
Yes.
Congrats to them.
Yep.
And to Brock. Done it.
Let's take a look at the third A final.
And here we go, off and rolling. Marcus Kerr bringing it around from pole. The number 2 position is vacant as Brock Champlin has sealed the deal and has been crowned world champion. The podium to be decided right now. Care bringing them around the U-bolt. There you go, climbing up the hill to the double down. Sack and spot, Kopovic behind him. Good lines into the hip jump, they go. Into the rhythm section. Wondering how this win is going to affect our A-main. Down the line, they go. It's Care leading the way, rocking the number 1 plate.
Clean start out there for everyone as they work their way around in these treacherous conditions, working their way to the Coyote section, up to the top of the hill as they work their way down the double into the sweeper. Kerrup leading them away. Kopovic closed the gap really quick out there as well as Davey Batter now starts to catch our first victims going through the double-double. Our top 3 start to break away out there. Kopovic looking up the inside twice. 2 corners in a row there. Kerrup running it wide as they work their way through the U-bolt. Into the Coyote carousel down the hill here. Back up to the top, Kopovic looking for a way through a Kerrup. Kerrup holding those inside lines so tight.
Oh, Batter catch it. Oh, some good marshalling there from Toya. He was on it there. Up front, though. Down the straightaway they go right now. Oh, Kopovic trying to slide it to the inside. A little bump, little banging, just to let you know I'm there. Kopovic all over the rear wing of Kerrup. Kopovic to the inside, nothing there. Daniel's got a good car sitting back in that 2 spot, waiting for an opportunity. He's being very patient, though, not forcing the issue. He's got 3:15 to go, but he's got Batta. And here comes Spencer Rifkin again from the 6th spot, trying to get into this fight. Across the starting line, they go. Kerrup right on the marks there, coming off the straightaway. Into the double leg go, to the back crest, to that quick right-hand, left-hand combination. Kerrup using a curbing up on 2 wheels, he saved it. Kopovic right behind him. There was just a 1/10 of a second last time by. We're at 2:45 to go, keeping it tight there around the Coyote cones. Over the rhythm section they go, double and double out. Down this straightaway they go, 2:40 left.
Around the first few corners here, Kerrup holding on. Kopovic right there, Barter closing right on in now. In with a great shot here is Barter, as Kopovic getting out of shape there. Barter closing even further. Kerrup with a little gap. Kopovic closes right on down now though. Down the double down, into the hip jump. All clean, Barter comes up a little bit short there. Doesn't cost him a thing though. Through the double-double. Everyone keeping it nice and clean. Down the front straight away. Kerrup putting his best lap in last time by. Still under pressure though from behind. Kopovic, Barter and Rifkin. Rifkin on the hunt out there, currently in P4 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
It's Kerrup, Kopovic, Barter, and Rifkin in this hunt. Every spot so important, and these guys are trying to put it on the podium for 2nd and 3rd. Kerrup into the rhythm section. Kopovic, Barter, and here comes Rifkin. Oh man, change there. Down the line they go, across the line. Kerrup out front. Davey Barter now to P2. Then it's Kopovic and Rifkin. We got 1:35 left to go. Kerrup out front, your pole sitter, top qualifier. A1 and 2 didn't go his way. He's trying to lock down here and trying to get a win here to maybe get it on the podium. Over the hip jump they go. Over the tabletop. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Onto the straightaway, there you go. Gripping and ripping across the stripe. Kerrup leading away with Batta, Kopovic, and Rifkin.
Barter holding on tight there. Kopovic right on his tail. Rifkin not letting them go either. Meanwhile, Kerrup trying to stretch that lead out, take the win in the final main of two-wheel drive. Barter under pressure there. Kopovic having a look upside. Yeah, coming down the double down. Out of shape is Kopovic. Rifkin on through now. So important here for our podium position. Through the double-double. Barter, Rifkin now on the hunt, right behind in the 3 spot. 45 to go. Barter starting to come under more and more pressure. Rifkin closing that gap on up. Meanwhile, Kerrup starting to stretch that lead out to 1.7 seconds. Kopovic on 2 wheels over the curbing. Keeps it on all 4 in the end though. 30 seconds left to go.
Oh man, change there, and this is going to change the overall big time. Kerrup out front, and now it is Spencer Rifkin to the 2 spot. Across the line he goes. It is now changing everything in the overall with 15 to go. Marcus Kerrup a comfortable lead over the field. Rifkin second. Daniel Kopovic on the gas, moving fast, trying to reel in Rifkin. Their nose to tail. Kopovic pushing it, gets it loose up on the curbing. Rifkin gets inside. sideways. Rivkin gets it wrong. Bada goes by. Kovacic goes by. Oh my goodness. As they race to the finish line in A-main number 3. Carib with the win. Kovacic 2. Bada and Rivkin.
Crazy conditions out there. Marcus Carib, the wind howling this afternoon. Perhaps a sign of what might have been a really nice win in A3.
Yeah, a bit disappointing not to get the win, but you know, Brock did an amazing job. Unfortunately, we went the wrong way with the car, and yeah, it was just trying to survive out there in all the mains. Also, the last one here, Kovacic did an amazing job to keep up the fight, but unfortunately, he rolled it, and I was able to get the win here.
I think that puts you third on the podium. Unofficially, we'll get all those results cleaned up perfectly. Anyone you want to say shout out to or thank you?
A huge thanks to my dad. I mean, without him, none of this would be possible. We've been working so hard to even get the TQ, and I'm super happy to just be on the podium.
Our world champion already decided, but what an exciting race. Let's get some reactions.
Congratulations, Schumacher, Trish, Robin, all the guys there. Amazing job from you this week. Cars looked incredible. Win some, lose some.
Daniel Kovacic had a lot of pace, challenged him really hard early on. There was some bumping, you know, some really clean racing, but definitely aggressive. You know, Daniel wanted that. He could have got on the podium if he won that main.
It's a podium. I mean, it dragged the result back out of it. The best he could have got going into leg 3. But Spencer, last little bit, man, lost your podium. Well, that is it. That is the world's tool drive done.
The race is done and dusted, and it was super exciting.
Well, Adam, podium decided, and I take it back. Marcus can do it.
He can, yeah. With that little bit extra at the start, we thought he might be able to pull away straight away, but 2 corners in, that gap from first to third is already about the same as it was between him and Brock after a couple of corners. But then he just seemed to have a little, I mean, Daniel knew he got to have second or first to have a good chance at the podium.
Yep.
Marcus needed to win it to have any chance with a 1 and a 5. He's going to be disappointed not winning.
Question though, I mean, he was seriously impressive. First 3 rounds of qualifying, he TQs. There's pretty little doubt in our minds that he's got everything he needs to make this happen, and he is the favourite very early on. And then in his interview he says they went the wrong way with the car. What was it, because it was set up as a qualifying car and then they tried to make it more finals driven car and they went the wrong way? Like, for me, I would say just leave the thing alone, come out and win.
Yeah, I think you can have a good qualifying car because qualifying, you're not racing anyone, so you're just driving around trying fun about words, you're driving around the middle of the track, you're trying to not make a mistake. When you're racing, you're not trying to not make a mistake, you're racing against people. And that's a big difference between qualifying. So you can have a good qualifying car, but then having a car in the finals to be a little bit more racy.
Yeah.
Because if your car understeers, you can't turn up the inside of anyone. Looks like they got it right for the last leg, and Marcus certainly got his driving right back to how he'd been. But also, he's got a lead for the first time in 3 finals. He's got a lead, and then your car becomes a qualifying car. You're watching this like now, like driving into pipes and clipping barriers and stuff. You're thinking, why didn't they do this in the first one? Give me a gap where I can just settle into a rhythm. But when you've got someone behind you, settling into a rhythm is so hard.
Yeah.
Brock did an amazing job. He was the guy able to put pressure on Marcus from lap 1 of leg 1 and did it from lap 1 of leg 2. That's a bit like Marc Marquez does in MotoGP. When someone overtakes you, fight straight back, and that's what he was doing. He was all over it.
Well, thanks, Adam.
No problem.
Fantastic insight. Do you want a new Savox servo? Let's make that happen for you. Let's go to Frank to tell us all about how you could win one.
To celebrate this amazing Worlds coverage, Team Savox wants to send you a brand new top-spec Team Savox SB3262 SG servo and official Team Savox pit map. This is the same servo that top Team Savox drivers like Spencer Rivkin use for their own two-wheel drive buggies. Anyone around the world can enter. Just follow the Team Savox Instagram account, then comment on the contest post and tag an RC friend. We will pick a pair of winners and Team Savox will contact you on Instagram. That's it. It's super easy.
Super easy.
We got a lizard on the
What
track.
an amazing giveaway.
It is, isn't it? Now, here's the official results straight from the track. Calling the races all day has been Scotty Ernst, and now here he is with his reactions.
Hey everybody, Scotty Ernst here, and day number 3 is in the books, and a two-wheel drive side of the World Championship is done and dusted. It was Brock Champlin standing on the top of the box in 3 amazing finals. He took it in the first 2. As we replay through those finals, it was an absolute dogfight in both A1 and A2. We had lead changes, we had some scrapping. It was really good, but Brock was able to hold on till the end. A fight in the second final came down to pretty much the last lap. Brock was able to bring it home, and just to the roar of the crowd, it was absolutely electrifying. And then in A-Main number 3, you see this wind that's blowing around right now. That changed a lot in A-Main number 3. It was just like a front came through, it dropped to maybe 10, 15 degrees. The wind started blowing, and it really made for a chaotic and crazy A-Main number 3. It shifted the podium there at the end. It put it up. Davey Bada ended up second, and Marcus Carup, your top qualifier, and guy who looked like he was going to be able to bring it home at the start, but unfortunately he had to settle for 3rd spot. But it was electrifying. The place was packed. It was just a world championship for the memories, and something that nobody's going to forget. The track, the facility, it all made for everything we wanted in a IFMAR World Champion. So tomorrow, prep day for 4-wheel drive, and then we hit the ground running 4-wheel drive side of the World Championship. We'll bring you daily recaps here on RC Racing TV. We thank you everybody for watching, and we're looking forward to 4-wheel drive here in Australia.
Amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Scotty. Your commentaries really made the race come alive for us, along with Mitch on the mic. It's been fantastic covering this one from a studio.
So good.
Another reason to tune in tomorrow is we're giving away a Hobbywing G3 motor.
Yes, signed by the world champion, Brock Champlin.
Wow, that's going to be amazing. We're going to do a deeper dive into today's events, and we're going to look forward to the 4-wheel drive event. So be with us tomorrow. We'll also have Oshin from Red RC and a ton of other guests giving us their insight. So be sure to tune in to this show tomorrow. Yes. So see you then.